Are you one of the most dangerous zodiac signs? In this video, I'm going to show you how to protect yourself from your own harmful behaviors. Hey there, my name is Angelia, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the most dangerous zodiac signs. Now, before we get started, it's important to note that no sign is inherently more or less dangerous than another. However, some signs are more likely to exhibit certain behaviors that can lead to harm for themselves and others. So if you're interested in protecting yourself from these potentially harmful individuals, stick around and I'll show you how. Aquarius. Aquarius is known for being independent, rebellious, humanitarian, and making some dangerous decisions. For example, Aquarius may take risks that others wouldn't, in the name of rebellion or independence. This can put them in harm's way, both physically and emotionally. Aquarius may also be drawn to helping others, even if it means putting themselves at risk. However, to protect yourself from an Aquarius's potentially harmful behavior, try to understand their motivations. If you can see why they're taking a certain risk, you can be more prepared for it. Second, don't be afraid to set boundaries with them. Let them know what you're comfortable with and what you're not. Finally, be there for them when they need you, but don't enable their risky behavior. Leo. Leo is the most dangerous zodiac sign because of their impulsiveness and lack of self-control. Leo are known for being strong, confident, and stubborn. While these are all admirable qualities, they can also lead Leo to act impulsively and to be resistant to change. If you know a Leo, try to keep them grounded and help them think through their decisions. You can also encourage them to pursue healthy outlets for their passion and energy, like sports or creative hobbies. And if you're in a relationship with a Leo, make sure to communicate your needs and boundaries clearly. Scorpio. Scorpios are known for being passionate, intense, and sometimes even volatile. They may seem sweet and harmless at first, but don't be fooled. Scorpios can often be quite manipulative and will do whatever it takes to get what they want. They can also be quite jealous and possessive, which can lead to dangerous behaviors like stalking or even violence. If you're in a relationship with a Scorpio, it's important to be honest and open with them at all times. Otherwise, they may become suspicious and start to control your every move. Aries. Aries are another sign that can be quite dangerous. They're impulsive, short-tempered, and have a tendency to act before they think. This can lead them to engage in risky behaviors or make impulsive decisions that could end up getting them into trouble. So, the best way how to protect yourself from an Aries is to stay calm and try to reason with them. Taurus. Taurus is one of the most dangerous zodiac signs because they are incredibly stubborn and set in their ways. This can lead to them being unwilling to change or adapt, even when it's clear that their current course of action is harmful. If you're in a relationship with a Taurus, it's important to be honest and open with them. Try to avoid being too controlling or manipulative, as this will only aggravate them. It's also important to give them space when they need it, as they can become overwhelmed and lash out if they feel claustrophobic. Cancer. Cancer is another dangerous zodiac sign due to their emotional nature. Cancerians are incredibly sensitive and tend to wear their hearts on their sleeves. This can make them easy targets for predators who know how to take advantage of their emotional vulnerability. To protect yourself from a harmful Cancerian, it's important to be aware of their emotional triggers and avoid them if possible. Additionally, try to keep your distance from any Cancerians who seem to be constantly surrounded by drama or negative energy. Gemini. Gemini are known for being two-faced and for their ability to talk themselves in and out of any situation. While this can be a helpful trait, it also means that Gemini can be very manipulative. Hence, to protect yourself, try to avoid getting involved in any drama or gossip that Gemini may be stirring up. Don't believe everything that Gemini says. Be patient with Gemini because if you give them time to think things through, they'll usually make the right decision. Pisces. Pisces is one of the most dangerous zodiac signs because they are often self-destructive. They may turn to drugs or alcohol to cope with their problems, which can lead to addiction and other health problems. Pisces may also engage in risky behaviors like driving under the influence or unprotected sex. If you're close to a Pisces, it's important to be supportive and help them find healthy ways to cope with their problems. In other words, be their rock. Capricorn. Capricorns can be some of the most dangerous people because they're so ambitious. They're always striving to be the best, and they'll stop at nothing to achieve their goals. This can lead to them making some risky decisions that can put themselves and others in danger. So, it's important to be honest with them and set clear boundaries. Let them know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. And don't be afraid to stand up to them if they're pushing you too hard. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is one of the most dangerous zodiac signs because they tend to be impulsive and careless. They're also known for being very blunt, which can sometimes lead to them saying things that hurt other people's feelings. Also, their fiery temper can sometimes get the best of them, leading to outbursts of anger. So, if you're a Sagittarius, it's important to learn how to control your impulses and think before you act. It's also important to be mindful of your words and try to avoid saying things that could hurt other people's feelings. Additionally, it's helpful to find healthy outlets for your anger so that you don't lash out at others. Libra. Libras are known for their charm and ability to get along with almost anyone. However, this can also be a double-edged sword. Libras are often very indecisive, which can lead them into making hasty decisions that they may later regret. Libras are also known for being extremely gullible, which makes them easy targets for manipulation. The best way how to protect yourself against a Libra is to be honest with them. Libras are much more likely to trust and confide in someone who is truthful with them. It's also important to be patient with Libras, as they often need time to make up their minds. Finally, try not to take advantage of their gullibility, as this will only make them resentful and less likely to trust you in the future. Virgo. Virgos are often seen as the most innocent and pure of all the zodiac signs, but don't be fooled. This sign can actually be quite dangerous when provoked. Virgos are known for their quick tempers, and when they lash out, they can do some serious damage. If you're ever on the receiving end of a Virgo's anger, it's best to just back off and give them some space. Meanwhile, if you are a Virgo, try to stay calm and avoid getting into arguments with people, as it's likely to escalate quickly and lead to someone getting hurt. Finally, in conclusion, it's important to remember that everyone has the potential to be dangerous, regardless of their zodiac sign. It's important to be aware of your own strengths and weaknesses, as well as those of the people around you. If you find this video helpful, please share it with your friends and make sure to follow and subscribe to our channel. If you think someone might be a danger to themselves or others, don't hesitate to reach out for help.